Well, it looks like Justin Bieber is allegedly ready to break his silence on Diddy. We got to talk about that and a lot more, but before we get into that, please let me introduce myself. My name is Sebastian. I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. I got you covered, girl, with all things Diddy, Kardashians, Biebers, Britney, whatever is trendy. I am covering it, girl. We are going through this together, honey. This is a roller coaster that never ends. But I'm spilling the tea, girl. So listen, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I would be so incredibly grateful. We just reached 84,000 and I don't know how to tell you enough, but thank you so much for this beautiful, beautiful gift. Like I always tell you guys, you know, I've been on YouTube for close to 9 years and I'm just so thankful and grateful, and I don't take it for granted. So thank you guys so much. So, all right, let's get into this because Justin Bieber's reportedly already telling his friends about all of the alleged trauma that he went through with Diddy. Check this out. Well, according to some new reports, girl, Justin Bieber is allegedly breaking his silence regarding the Diddy alleged trauma. Okay, girl, so here it says that the last thing that Justin wants to do is relive or even discuss his complicated friendship with Diddy. But he's finally breaking his silence, a source says, to his friends about his nightmare experience and the private hell it's caused him. After which they moved on to how Justin has found new strength after the birth of his baby boy, Jack Blues Bieber. Listen, I will say the following. I think that, you know, I don't want to turn this into a therapist session because I tend to sometimes talk a little bit too much about emotions and mental health and stuff, and I don't want to bore you, but I do have to say, you know, the best thing you can do is to just talk about it, and has to be in your time. It has to be whenever you're ready. It has to be whenever you feel that you are worthy of it, because for so long when these traumatic things happen to us, we are meant to believe we are not worthy of speaking the truth, we are not worthy of healing, we are not worthy of getting justice. But whenever that kind of switch clicks and turns, and we actually realize that in fact we are worthy of not having this dark cloud above us, that we actually are worthy of getting justice, and that we actually are worthy of these bullshit things not happening to us, and we don't deserve these things, and it's actually your fault, not ours, then that is when you get to speak out and you say, you know what, I've had enough carrying your bullshit, your trauma, and that darkness that has been following me for, you know, so many years. So the best thing, yes, of course, is to speak out, but it has to be on your own terms.
There was a time where I was sipping lean, I was popping pills, I was doing Molly, you know, shrooms, everything, and it was just an escape for me. I was just young.
Now listen, there are other rumors that I just wanted to talk about really quickly. Allegedly, you know, a lot of people are in his team have wanting him to, like, you know, speak out and to testify and all of these things because they're scared that, you know, the public is going to turn on Justin just like they're turning now on Beyonce. She's reportedly lost allegedly 5 million plus. Only in the month of September, according to online analytics, she's lost over 1 million followers. Girl, is anyone gonna talk about the fact that Beyonce allegedly lost 1 million followers the past 30 days? You have 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes. Girl, 1 million. Let me tell you something, girl. Let's just say allegedly on this one, but like, I never thought I would see the day of anybody publicly disliking Beyonce. I mean, isn't that shit illegal? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think you're supposed to not like Beyonce. You know, people are turning on Beyonce, on Jay-Z. They're turning on the Kardashians. The Kardashians together also have lost millions of followers. So, you know, I believe a lot of celebrities and their teams and their PR and publicists, they're trying to get them to, you know, act quickly before Diddy takes a stand, because silence says a lot, you know, and right now the whole internet is basically believing that something allegedly happened, you know, to Justin Bieber.
It's so sad and heartbreaking to see Justin like this. He doesn't seem okay at all, and he has lost so much weight.
You just feel sometimes that you just need someone to be there with you, and now that can be lonely. Do you ever get depressed? Sometimes, yeah. Just because I'm human.
Justin and I were never really in each other's lives until he chose to get sober and was trying to come off of the drugs, almost kind of himself.
I decided to stop because I felt like I was dying.
By allegedly Diddy. So I think that it's one of those things, like, let's say that this is true, okay, for a second, let's say it's true. I think that we need to take this with a lot of responsibility and with a lot of respect, because there's millions of people out there that have gone through SA, that have gone through all types of different, abuses. And we want to make sure that, we are respectful and that our words not only are respectful, but that they help enlighten and they help motivate and maybe inspire others to come forward about their own stories. You know what I mean? But if we turn on Justin, who is an alleged victim, and we now talk about him in a negative way, people out there who might have gone through something, are saying, well, damn, like, if they're turning on Justin Bieber, one of the biggest pop stars, imagine if I speak out. Do you know what I mean? So
I ain't gonna hold you. If I was Hailey Bieber, I'd be mad as hell that he decided to start looking like a fucking bum when we got together. You been fine our whole lives. I done had a crush on you since I was a fucking kid. Now I finally fucking got you and you decide you want to start looking like a fucking homeless.
So I think we just have to handle this with a little bit more care. But allegedly, Justin has not been doing great. All these allegations, about Diddy have been really kind of putting a dark cloud on him. And his own saving grace has been his new baby, Jack Blues Bieber. A lot of reports are saying, this should be the happiest moment of Justin's life. But he is now, being just overwhelmed with all the Diddy, talk. Now, in case, something did happen, I do think that he should definitely speak out publicly. There were rumors that he was going to sit down with People magazine. There were rumors that he was going to break his silence on Instagram. I mean, there's so many different conspiracies, so many different rumors. But one rumor in particular really got to me and really got me thinking. And, Justin Bieber doesn't like a lot of spectacle. And I don't believe that he's going to do a People magazine cover spread. I don't think that he's going to go on E! News or, on any type of news. I think if he ever does break his silence on anything, whatever it is, I think it's going to be on his terms. And it's going to, maybe my PR background and what I know about Justin Bieber is that I think it's going to be on his Instagram. I think it's going to be him maybe sitting down with Hailey Bieber next to him and just kind of like speaking, from his heart. All of the allegations got a lot stronger when, Justin Bieber's father-in-law got into it and said that this was the calm before the storm. And a lot of people thought, because he was wearing a People magazine hat, that he was, kind of teasing that Justin Bieber was going to break his silence in a People magazine cover spread. That's where that news came out. And
you have heard the expression, the calm before the storm. There is always a calm before the storm, but then so is there another calm after the storm. There's a calm and then a storm and then another calm. And in that latter calm is the preparation for the next storm.
With, Stephen Baldwin, Hailey Bieber's father, what he's been posting on social media, a lot of people are connecting that to Justin Bieber. So there's a lot to unpack, but according to this article, he is allegedly already telling his friends. Now, Diddy is one of the biggest names in Hollywood. And if Justin Bieber comes out and says whatever he needs to say, if there is anything to say at all, so if he does allegedly come out and say what a lot of people are believing that happened, I believe that as soon as Justin talks, if there are other alleged victims, they are going to speak on as well. And it's going to be a huge ripple effect, because it just takes one person to make the first step, and then millions would follow, you know, and that's how the world works. You know, you feel more comfortable when someone else already spoke about something or talked about it or whatever. So, you know, it's a lot to handle, you know, and you know, I have a responsibility on my social media, like I've been telling you that, you know, I've also gone through, you know, physical abuse, and you know, I want to be as, I want to report the news, but I also want to be as respectful as possible and as, you know, delicate as possible, but at the same time, I need to report on what's going on. So, you know, I'm trying my very best to do both things, because I never want anybody to feel like, you know, not safe or just not comfortable in my channel. But listen, I'm so here for Justin speaking out on his truth. You know, I think that Stephen Baldwin has been telling us a lot of things without telling us a lot of things. I think that Stephen Baldwin has been sort of like preparing us in a weird way that something big is coming, and that Hollywood is about to go down. You know, he's constantly talking about the Matrix and how, you know, how Hollywood, you know, thinks it's so much more important than anything else. I mean, there's so many things that this man has, you know, talked about that I'm just so curious to see what is going to happen. So what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments below. You know, one thing is for sure that I do have to say, if this article is true, not saying it is, but if it's true, I hope that he does trust who he is telling these alleged things to, because, you know, a lot of people do some crazy shit for money, and I'm just scared that if there is a truth that needs to come out from him, I'm scared that somebody else will leak it. That's how Hollywood works. You cannot trust nobody in Hollywood. When it comes to money, you can't trust nobody, all right? What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments below. I love you all so much. Just remember, you are so worthy of a good life, and you are worthy of taking any type of trauma that's been placed on you, because you did not deserve it. You did not call for it. You did not do this. Someone put that trauma and dark cloud over you, and you deserve to clear it out. So anyways, I love you all so much. I didn't try to get too, you know, therapist or sensitive in this. You know, I'm trying, girl. I'm trying, like Hannah Montana, giving you the best of both worlds. Anyways, girl, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye.